heaven, West Virginia.
Hey guys, this is Matt, and today I'm going to show you a video from OAN where they're talking about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial and what the defense has presented so far. So go ahead and check it out, and I hope you enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Peace.
After a 3-day hiatus, Ghislaine Maxwell's attorneys launched their defense of the disgraced socialite by putting on the stand a former assistant who insisted she never saw any abuse. Kimberly Espinoza, the first witness the defense called, said she was Jeffrey Epstein's executive assistant from 1996 till 2003. She said, "I highly respected her and looked up to her very much. I learned a lot from her. I attribute my career to Maxwell." Ms. Espinoza told the courtroom Epstein was a generous boss, describing him as a giver. Now, in an apparent bid to undermine the credibility of the accusers who we've heard compelling testimonies from so far, the defense also called to the stand memory expert, Professor Elizabeth Loftus. During her testimony, Ms. Loftus said that memory doesn't work like a recording device and described 3 different stages that cover how memories are formed all the way through what happens when one needs to recall a certain memory. Defense lawyers have been consistent in pressing the prosecution witnesses on their recollections of their alleged abuse and of specific events. There's through cross-examination and opening statements, pointing out discrepancies between testimony in court and earlier statements given to the FBI. The psychologist told the jury today even traumatic experiences can be subjected to post-event suggestion. People can be confident about false memories. People can even be emotional about them, even though they're false. So as the first few of the expected 35 defense witnesses were called to the stand, it remained unclear whether Maxwell would testify on her own behalf. A Maxwell spokesperson said earlier this week that the 59-year-old is unlikely to testify because she is too fragile. And proceedings on day 11 wrapped up with what was some shocking news inside the viewing room. Since the prosecution rested last Friday, the defense has revealed very little about its plans, except to say that its case would likely last no longer than 4 days. This new timeline certainly raising some questions and further implying it is unlikely that Ms. Maxwell herself will testify. Therefore, jurors will not hear firsthand about her relationship with Mr. Epstein, which in many ways is at the center of this case. So the long unanswered questions that Jeffrey Epstein took to his grave might still be left come the end of this trial. That is the latest from the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. Reporting from the Manhattan Federal Courthouse, Caitlin Sinclair, One American News.